I often hear real estate agents are complaining about today's market and saying, multiple offers market is a little tough. It's high pressure, and there's always competition. You always have, as a buyer's agent, have to stay on top of the listing agent, kind of negotiate this. The whole weekend is negotiation, this and that. And I agree, it's a little bit tough, but I remember 2017 when I just started. In 2018 and 19, when I already got going, I had buyers. And I remember, like, you go and show like 20, 30 homes because there's a lot of properties for sale and there's a lot to choose from. You go and show, and then the buyer likes, out of the 20, 30 homes, they like two, and then you say, you know what, on these two we can start putting offers. And these properties have been sitting for like 40 days, let's say. And then like 5 days later, the buyer's like, yeah, I got my pre-approval now. Let's put an offer. You send the offer, they sign it by tomorrow night, then you send it. Listing agent is, before all that, every single house that you went to, listing agent has been calling you, asking for the feedback, 2-3 times, texting and sending all the push notifications from showing time, calling, and then everything else. Your phone is blowing up from other agents that are asking you for the feedback. That I forgot about that. Then, all that, the pre-approval, we write an offer, they submit, of course, lowball, and then, you negotiate back and forth. That takes a week or two, and then you finally land the contract. And it's tough, it's slow. You never know if you have a deal or not. It's the same thing, like, pretty much as right now. Right now, things move much faster. I'm right now talking to agents pretty much, because for buyers and sellers, it's like they don't know from the inside how that feels when agents are negotiating. Or if you're a listing agent, you're getting all these calls with these little questions nonstop all the time from buyer's agent. But this is the market. There's always good and bad in both. Like, slow market is slow, but there's less less stress, I would say. In the market that we're in today, it's faster, but it's very high pace, and you gotta be on your feet all the time. It's pretty much like you working Saturday and Sunday if you're a business agent. Of course, if you have lots of clients, that's how it feels. But it's slow when there's a lot of properties, because buyers can choose. They have time to choose, and they will take their time. They will look at those homes, they'll think about it, they'll go visit them again, they'll look at them again, they'll think again, they'll bring a family again, then they decide not to buy it because in a few days there's gonna be another one. And you know what, remember last week you saw the other one, let's go check it out again, all that. And then you go through inspection, another round of negotiations. And then the seller, when you're the seller, you only have this one buyer. They've been negotiating and dragging. You're praying this buyer closes, because if you go back on the market, well, you don't know. It's like you have no guarantees. Versus right now for sellers, oh my gosh, this is like, if you price it right, of course you have to price it right still, because if you don't price it right, you're not gonna sell. There's properties that don't sell right now too. It's not like it's just crazy, like anything gets sold. No, it's got to be the right price too. But back, like, when the inventory is high, when there's a lot of homes for sale, you go back on the market, you might be sitting, especially if it's a vacant property, you don't live there anymore. This is super stressful, and everybody knows that, and so they negotiate at the inspection or before the closing. They're like, you know what, you pushed the closing, or you couldn't agree, we want another $3,000. And it sounds like, I don't know, what do I do? Do I agree? Because if they don't buy, like, there's a lot of options, and two neighbors just popped up on the market. So, like, there's good and bad. Is when I'm talking to agents, don't hate on this market. I'm telling you, this market is good because buyers make quick decisions. And for sellers, it's great, of course. To be a listing agent is like, it's amazing. It's a great career, even though they say the transactions right now are down big time from previous 5 years. It's like 4 million transactions in 25, 26, 24, same thing. That's very low. That's like, we should be at 6 million, but we're at 4. So it's pretty much a recession for realtors. A low amount of transactions mean less opportunities for agents to make commissions. So of course it's tougher. Less sales means less opportunities for agents. And so this is recession, but a lot of agents are growing. because the market is fast. Like, buyers make fast decisions. There's no time to think. Like, if you don't like this one, don't put an offer, you don't listen to your agent, you're going to be waiting for 2 weeks for another property to show up. So buyers move quick. And there's a lot of properties right now that sold quick for a lot of money. They wouldn't have sold that quick for a lot of money in a normal market. It would have been much different. So sellers are now making more money than they should, pretty much, in the balanced market. And but buyers, they got no more options. Those are the only options they've got. Whatever we have for sale right now is what we're working with. And so my only message that I'm trying to share today is that I think that today's market is easier for agents that are good. It's like, how should I put it? It's like the best get 90% of the whole business, and the rest 10% of the whole business is for everybody else. So it's like the best get almost everything, so that's how it separates the market. So if you want to really if you're interested in this career as a real estate, you gotta learn how to be the best, and you gotta commit, because all the business drives to the few best. Not everybody's gonna be the best, but this is how this business works. So everybody else is competing for what's left, and everything else goes to few that are the best. Anyways, talk to you soon.